Hi, this is Ivy from Homeschool on the Range. We just got our latest Craftsman crate in, and we are going to show you what's inside of it. This is the glass etching crate. One of the things that I love about these little papers that come inside of them is that they show the history of the craft itself. And they also tell you what is inside the box and how it's going to be used. Inside this box, we have stencils that are put onto contact paper. What you do with these is you're going to lay them on top of the glass. There are 3 glasses included in this box. I will tell you that we have already dipped into some of our spare glasses that we picked up at Goodwill and Salvation Army because this box did not last very long at our house before it was opened and used. You can see we have some great designs. We'll show you those in a little more detail here in a couple of minutes. There is a small Exacto knife. Now, I don't know exactly why, but I know that my son was really excited about this particular kind of knife. Apparently, it's got a great design and it's much easier to use than your traditional Exacto knife. What is this? Oh, we have masking tape that I think is used to hold the designs down on the glass. We have etching cream, and there's a video that shows you how you can use this etching cream. I'll link that up in our information about this video. And finally, or I guess not finally, we have, you gotta help me out, hon.
Contact paper.
Contact paper and a pane of glass for making your own custom design. Craft sticks. These are used for pushing the design down on the glass before you put the cream on. There were also some gloves and some safety goggles in this box when we first opened it, but they have disappeared. I'm not sure where they've gone off to. And there's a piece of paper that tells you where you can find more etching information if you are so interested. And it looks like that didn't get thrown away, so we will probably be looking at that a little bit further. This is probably the first time when we've opened a box and it hasn't made it half an hour before the supplies have all been pulled out and the project has been started, and we almost came to fisticuffs over who got the extra glass. So in just a second, we'll show you some of the projects that the boys have made. So Cullowhee is going to walk us through one of the designs that we got in our stencil box, or in our glass etching box. He's got a stencil of a cattail because he really likes the beach, and he's going to put it on the glass first. You have to push down and make sure that there are no air bubbles underneath the stencil, and then apply tape around the edges of the stencil, that way it won't come up. Now that we have the tape all applied, the stencil's ready to go. He is going to rub it down with the craft stick to make sure that it is stuck really well to the glass, because we're getting ready to put on etching cream. Anywhere where that blue is stuck to the glass, the etching cream is not going to go through and chemically alter the way that the glass is made. Anywhere that the blue is not touching, that he puts cream on, will be altered, and that will give it the frosted glass look.
There's also a plastic layer on the glass that you need to peel back, or not on the glass, but on the stencil that you need to peel back after you're done making sure the stencil is applied to it.
Is it fairly easy to find that plastic layer?
It is, but you have to work the blue layer for a long time before it'll stick to the glass.
The stencil is on, the plastic layer has been pulled back, and now it's time to apply the etching cream. Etching cream is a fairly safe way to etch glass, which has come a long way since the 1850s, when they were using very harsh and strong chemicals to etch glass. All you do is use a paintbrush, carefully rub it on over the spots that are not covered in blue within your stencil, not the whole glass. And then you're going to let it sit for a minute. Let it sit for about a minute. One thing that we found as we've gone through this with trial and error, is that the longer you let it sit, the deeper, more frosted, more defined look you're going to get with your etched design. So what's the longest you guys let it sit yesterday? About 2 minutes. So you might try, if you don't get the design that you want the first time, on your next design you might wait about 2 minutes and let it sit. We're going to pause the video while we let that etching cream sit and do its magic.